What's going on, people? You know who it is, man. It's Tae Wiggs live from the man cave. But right now I'm in my car, heading to the money spot. I watched two games last night. One being the Cavs and Celtics. Second one being Thunder and Lakers. First and foremost, I'm gonna start with the Cavaliers and the Celtics. The Cavaliers did play on a back-to-back night, and like I said, I'm not gonna be biased. I'm not gonna make no excuses. But when you're out there playing basketball, when you're supposed to be some of the best players in the league and the best player in the league or the best player on the planet, you cannot let your team on the road in a hostile environment as in the TD Garden Center. You cannot go on the road and play a young team like the Boston Celtics and take things lightly. Them young guys of the Boston Celtics don't care if it's game 3, game 76 out of an 82 game season. These guys want to go at the old school guys' neck. The old school guys now, which are considered LeBron James, Dwayne Wade, and Kevin Love. These the old school guys going against the new cats. As in the Marcus Smarts, the Jaylen Browns, the Kyrie Irvings. And last night, do I want to say the Cavs got out coached? Do I want to say they outplayed themselves? Let's just speak facts right now. The Cavaliers came hot. They cut the lead down to 6. I just feel like the Cavaliers, as a team in the collective whole, was shooting too many threes. And that's not what their game predicated on. Their game is more of, I'm going to drive to the hole, then penetrate. They didn't drive to the hole as that much. I figure once they get down by 6 or 8 points, they start to want to shoot threes and stuff like that. When they made that big surge in the third quarter to cut the lead within 6, when Kyle Korver hit 3 threes back in a row, they want to come down the court trying to shoot another one. You got a 6'8", 275-pound locomotive. He didn't drive to the hole at all last night. We know that the guy that we all know is King James, LeBron James, the guy from Akron, Ohio. But at the same part, you do want to see LeBron James take hold of the game and drive. So, yeah, we know he got the back game down. He can hit you with a little post now. It took him about 7 seasons or 8 seasons to figure out he had a good post game. And the funny part about it, he had to go to Miami to realize that he had a post game. He been had one, because when he was in Cleveland with Coach Paul Silas was telling him, hey man, put your back towards the basket and you will get easy buckets. Young guy being stubborn, ain't nothing wrong with that, because they want to find their own way. It was going to be at his own time. But at the same time, the Cavaliers should have won in Boston last night, and he should have took care of business. But guess what? IT came back. He didn't want the Jumbotron tribute video because his family went in. Respectable. But the one thing I will take away, that IT did not come out with a team. He came out on his own time from the locker room. You already know he was probably in the back getting rub downs, probably on the exercising bike to keep that hip loose. He did come out, the fans didn't thank him. Of course, some fans had something crazy to say. Going through some fees and stuff. Looking at some fans say, hey, IT, I wish you nothing but the best. One Boston Celtics fan said, hey, IT, man, no, we don't like you no more. You play for LeBron James. You about to boost his ego even more. We're glad you gone. We going to bigger and better things with Kyrie Irving. All right. That's a fan's opinion. I'm not arguing that. But let's be honest. Kyrie Irving and Isaiah Thomas is pretty much the same player. They both almost averaged 28-something points per game last year. But one fact is that Isaiah Thomas did lead his team to the playoffs and stuff like that. So he was MVP on the MVP ballot. And guess what? The same thing is coming around. Kyrie Irving is doing the same thing that IT was doing. And remember, they got rid of 4 guys on their team. And I'm talking about defensive anchors too. 3 of them are defensive anchors. So, and this team is still picking up the pieces that they left off from last year. And you can't get wrong. You can't go wrong with that. And Brad Stevens, I picked him last year to be coach of the year. If he's not coach of the year this year, man, something's crazy. I mean, yes, the East Coast, they probably gonna try and give it to Mike D'Antoni because what he did in the first half of the season was going on. But I feel like that Brad Stevens should be coach of the year. He got Terry Rozier better. He got players out there that you never heard of. Is doing great things to help this team win on a nightly basis. It's the same thing Popovich is doing. That's what I'm looking at him like. Brad Stevens like the Popovich of the East Coast for the Eastern Conference. So when you got him out there putting plays together, Kyrie's playing more free and loose. Kyrie changed his diet. You know, Kyrie, he just want to be part of a winner, and he was part of a winner in Cleveland as well. But I feel like it's still something there that the fans should know. Why did Kyrie ever leave all of a sudden? They keep saying this is coming from LeBron James camp and Kyrie Irving camp. I don't think it's coming from Kyrie. I mean, I ain't gonna say it's coming from Kyrie Irving camp. I think it's a bunch of he said, she said stuff. I'm gonna speak some facts on this one. Once I found out that like Kyrie Irving mentor was Kobe Bryant, I'm looking like, wow, your mentor is Kobe Bryant. This is the same guy who wanted Shaq off his team, and he got his wishes granted. And you know, after that being said and done, Kobe went on to win 2 rings by himself. Can you just imagine if Kobe would have stayed with Shaq, or Shaq would have stayed with Kobe? You know how many rings they would have had? Easily 8. This is big facts. Big facts. No lies, no gimmicks. So, Kyrie Irving didn't want to play in the shadow no more. But like I said, let's hint on this. I feel like Kyrie Irving's father was in his ear. A fatherager, a.k.a. a manager. A fatherager is what I call him. I think his dad was in his ear. His dad played college basketball in Boston. His dad wore number 11 for that college. And I just feel like his dad was in his ear telling him we should make this as a business move. You know, speculation was going around the league that some of his teammates, former teammates, were saying that Kyrie Irving's father was a pain, and you know what, when he's come to see the team. So I'm going to get off Kyrie Irving, go back to the Cavs. Cavs not worried about nothing. They got IT back the other day. IT played phenomenal. He scored 17 points in 19 minutes. We all love that. We knew he wasn't going to play last night in Boston. They want to keep him fresh. Hopefully he may start Saturday night against Orlando Magic. Yes, I'm still in traffic, headed to work, man. You know, I got to make the video for the fans. And, you know, it don't have to always be the man cave. It could be on the road, too. The Cavs going to be okay. I just feel like, me personally, as a Cavs fan, like I said, I'm not biased. Somebody say, what do you think the Cavs need? I think the Cavaliers honestly need a big man. You need a big man. I'm talking about a rim protector. You don't have a rim protector, and that's why everybody go down the hole and score easy layups. And it's not a knock on Tristan Thompson. Tristan Thompson has no post moves. He barely gives you some rebounds. If he had a post move, he would be solid. You can't be a big man with no post moves. That's unheard of. Every big man has a go-to move. We still don't know what is Tristan Thompson go-to move. What? An alley-oop? Even DeAndre Jordan has a little basic hook shot. A JaVale McGee, a little hook shot. Tristan Thompson get the rebound, goes up so weak. He don't go up strong enough. He get the rebound. Keep doing this, the little ball, the head fake, ball fake, whatever. I just feel like he has to find a go-to move if he want to take that game to another level. We know you can grab all the offensive rebounds in the world and all the defensive rebounds in the world. But the one thing you are lacking in your repertoire is a go-to move. Cavs will be okay. Derrick Rose and Summer should be coming back any day soon. But the second game I did enjoy watching was the OKC Thunder and the Los Angeles Lakers. The Lakers are 0-6 without Lonzo Ball. But people keep saying that Lonzo Ball is not good. How is he not good, but his team is struggling without him in the lineup? He's a facilitator. He put the players in the right position when as needed on the floor. And you keep hearing people on his Instagram page, Twitter page, oh, Lonzo was not that good. He can't shoot. But the one thing, this is how you know people don't have a basketball mind. Don't look at that through that glass jar. Lonzo Ball make his team great in different ways. He pushes the ball up the court. He controls the tempo of the basketball game. He don't play at a fast rate. He plays just at a moderate rate. I can compare him to Jason Kidd. That's what this game reminded me of. Jason Kidd had a quirky shot. Jason Kidd put the players in the right spot on the floor when it's needed, when they need to score it. And that's the same thing that Lonzo Ball is doing. He put the players in the right spot. Like, I'm not talking about no stats. I'm just talking what I'm seeing from my eyes and through that television. He's going to be a great player. He's going to be a good athlete. Matter of fact, a great pro. Is he going to be on Hall of Fame status? That is yet to be seen, because you can't call nobody a Hall of Famer by just judging them in their rookie season. This takes time, takes dedication, and it takes blood, sweat, and tears. Lonzo Ball is a pro. Yeah, his dad might be loud and obnoxious. I love it. His dad's in his corner. His dad know he could do it, because his dad been there since day one and seen some of the things that he is capable of doing. So when you get your pops in your corner, sky's the limit. And you know, a lot of cats don't have their dad in their corner like that. Some of these guys don't even live with their dad. Some of these guys live in the same city with their father. Their father may live around the corner and ain't never seen their child. So when everybody jumping down LeVar Ball net, somebody should be saying, man, I appreciate that guy, because he's in his son's corner. And I don't care what no one said. This is my opinion about how I feel about LeVar Ball, because my dad was like the same way in my corner and making sure right was right and wrong was wrong. I love that LeVar Ball is on his sons like that. Everybody say, oh, he's just riding the coattail way. How you gonna ride the coattail way? And Big Baller Brand been out before these kids was even pros. So, you know, go do your research before y'all judge a man and on his character about how he is. Like they all said, he been this way. The mom, his wife even said he been this way. So he's not changing for nobody. It's like they said, the camera's just there now. The camera wasn't there. So he know what it takes for his kids to be good. This is what you call good parenting. He's pushing his kids to be great. If you're not pushing your kids to be great, why be a parent then? So anyways, back to this OKC and Lakers game. I feel like the Lakers had to steal in Kyle Kuzma as a pick. Brandon Ingram is growing into his own. Lonzo Ball gonna be good, but the one person who I think never get no love from the Lakers squad is Josh Hart. This guy played for Villanova, national champion. He's a pro. He has a pro body. He has the pro skill. And the one thing I like about his game, he goes to the rack. Not scared of the contact. Get the job done. And this is what I'm seeing from Josh Hart. Picking up the pieces when may need it. Playing when his number is called, he's making it do what it do. So this is the guys that people need to look at. He's definitely going to be a great piece if he stays with the Lakers. But I do like what the Lakers are going in. They have a lot of money under the salary cap. They have the enough cap space to potentially get 3 stars. You know, everybody want to make a push at LeBron James. We're hearing that LeBron James name come up in Lakers situations. Houston Rockets. Man, LeBron James' name is coming up everywhere. And certain speculations, man. So I definitely feeling that. So I'm looking at how the OKC Thunder, you know, it takes time for a team to gel. Everybody keeps saying OKC, if it don't work, then you go ahead and make some moves. No, they're good. Russell Westbrook just need to play at a faster tempo, and everybody will feed off that. You see how he's playing. He picked the space up, the speed up rather. And you see how Paul George is now gelling. Melo back in his groove. We know what Steven Adams can do. This team is good. Trust me, this team is good. Billy Donovan know what he's doing. And little did you know, Billy Donovan played in the NBA. He played for New York Knicks. He was Mark Jackson backup point guard as a rookie. So trust and believe, Billy Donovan knows what he's doing from the point guard perspective. Russell Westbrook is a triple-double machine. And some people say, oh, he played out of control. No, he's not playing out of control. He's playing at a level where he's trying to get the other opponent tired. And a lot of people don't see that because of why? I.e., they probably don't play basketball, or they just don't understand the game of basketball or the physics of basketball. The game, you have to be physical with your opponent. If you're not being physical with your opponent, your opponent going to show you up. And this is what I'm seeing from the Thunder. This team is going to be great. They're going to be right there at the end. Don't be surprised if this team shocks some people. Like I said, I keep saying it. they may come out the Western Conference. Yeah, everybody keeps saying the Warriors this, Warrior that. One thing I'm going to say, the Warriors had the same nagging injuries that the Cavaliers had after the Cavaliers won their championship back in 2016. So they had some nagging injuries, and it's not the same team as once before. Yes, they added Kevin Durant, but I feel like the lost person on this team for the Thunder has to show up even more. Raymond Felton has to show up. Little things. We seen Ferguson, what he did last night. If you get that guy right there to show up every night to do that, the sky's the limit for that Thunder. You see they put up 133 points on the board. You see that's how dangerous a team looked once they started gelling and finding their groove. And little did you know that Kevin Ferguson had a family member that played in the NBA. I played for the Boston Celtics. And you know, his name was Reggie Lewis, the great Reggie Lewis. He had a heart attack or something like that, I believe. Don't quote me. I think he had a heart attack and he passed away. Played for the Boston Celtics. Played with them Larry Bird's team. A grinder. And I'm looking at Ferguson, the same type player, a grinder. You got to get the job done. The Thunder will be okay. They will, trust me, believe, in the next week or so, they will be on a 5 to 10 game winning streak because it's coming. Everybody going to winning streak in the NBA. It's coming. So with that being said, Tae Wiggs live from the Man Cave or Tae Wiggs live from the SUV. Until next time, folks, peace.